What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm here with basically just a short, small review, or yeah, my review of the Callisto Protocol. And off the bat, I just want to say the game was all right. It's a solid 7. There is a lot of this is a good basis, and there's a lot of good they can build from here. And I just want to get that out of the way because I'm gonna say a lot of stuff that I didn't like, but off the bat, I just want to say that I did enjoy my time with it, and overall, it was okay. I was a solid 7, and yeah. But okay, so jumping into the very first thing is the combat. The combat overall is okay and can be quite fun at times, but there's just a bit of wonkiness to it. I mean, when you're fighting one on one, it's all right, but the minute you're in a confined corridors or actually really any corridors, and it's like two against one, it gets really wonky. I'm also not a fan of how like the block doesn't block all damage, and in most ways it's kind of useless once later on you encounter enemies that just one hit kill you regardless, and that was kind of annoying. But the combat again, it's a good basis. They could really build from it, and I'm actually excited to see if this series continues what they can do to evolve it, because as it is, it's fine, but there's just a bit of wonkiness to it. And yeah, when you're two against one, especially if you're in a small corridor, the camera just flips out, goes crazy, and it's just not a good time. It's just not a good time. Another thing I had a problem with was the story. Well, not the entirety of the story, but just certain. I'm just gonna go ahead and say spoilers. So if you don't want to know anything about the story, especially considering the later on part, please end the video now. But yeah, so just right now, spoiler warning. But yeah, they make this big deal about like not only in the game but also in like during the trailers leading up to this game's launch of the main character Jacob, him, paying for his sins, making up for his crimes, all, stuff like that. Like this is supposed to be his redemption, like he deserves to be in this jail. And then so in my mind, you're thinking, whoa, he must have like done something. He must have killed someone, done something. You're thinking there's like a, beginning of the game, you see about that terrorist report. You're like in your mind thinking, oh man, he was maybe a part of that. And then it's revealed that, oh, he transported the materials that caused that outbreak. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so he knew, like, did he knew that it was gonna happen? And it's like, no, he didn't know what it was. It's just the fact that he found the hidden cargo and ignored it. That's his big sin. He found the hidden cargo that caused, the weapons or whatever, mass destruction, and he ignored it. He didn't know what it was, he just ignored it. That was his sin. And it's just like, oh, I mean, I can kind of see why you can blame him and he can feel guilty, but like, at the end of the day, he didn't know what the cargo was. He just transported it. And they like put this emphasis on it, and you're just like, they forced this guilt upon them, this guilt upon him that if it rings false to me. It doesn't make sense to me, and it was just, I don't know, it's just really really dumb in my opinion. It was, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. It didn't work. It did not work. Other than that, I will say the game is fun. It's very good atmosphere, music. The graphics are pretty amazing. Once I realized that I was playing in the wrong mode, and switched to performance mode made everything so much better. I'm just flabbergasted to still that like the default mode is quality mode. I don't think I've ever played a game where it defaults to quality mode. I think I've always played a game and it like the default was performance. So me playing through half the game in quality mode and then half in performance really set up a good contrast for me, because once I switched over to performance mode, oh my god, the games felt so much better. And some of the wonkiness I was complaining about during the beginning of my playthrough just immediately lessened. That's not to say it was all sunshine and rainbows after that. Performance wise, there still were a few hiccups here and there. The game hard crashed on me twice, like completely back out into the main menu of my Xbox, and like I had to restart, not restart, but like, yeah, no, restart the game. And it was just really, really annoying and weird and just a bad bug to have. Also, I don't have it recorded, but there was a part when I was nearing the end where the game, when I booted it booted up like the beginning of the game. It didn't boot up my last save. It booted up like the beginning of the game, and I was terrified that my file got corrupted or something happened. I was petrified. Thankfully, I just paused it, went to load, and I was able to just load the last save. But that was just like a terrifying bug I was thinking that happened, that the game just corrupted and it just gave me the started me off at the beginning of the game. I was flipping out. But yeah, like I said in the beginning, this game is a solid 7 and a solid base to build from. If Striking Distance could just iron out some things and just fine tune others, they could have a really good series here, like maybe even to the likes of Dead Space. But I mean, that's a tall order, because Dead Space, even now, even with a remake coming, still holds up really well to this day. And I want to see them succeed, because I think this game can be better. This series can be better. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts on the Callisto Protocol. I've already said it a million times, but it's a solid 7, solid base. It can make it better. But yeah, if you played the game, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Am I way off base, or did you love it more than me, or did you think it was dog crap? Because I've seen some reviewers say they thought it was horrible. But overall, I have to admit, I had an okay time. I had a good time with it. I had a good time with it. But yeah, those are my thoughts. That's my review. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Subscribe. I'm streaming on Twitch now, so please consider following me there at twitch.tv/justagamer_inc. All together one word, or you can click the link below. Also, as you can see, I no longer have a pair of headsets. The ones I've been using for like ages have finally broken down, and I'm in desperate need of new ones. If you could maybe consider helping me out, there is a link below to donate. Anything you can give to help would be appreciated, because the headset would help with not just when I'm playing games, but when I'm editing my videos and stuff like that. So again, anything would be really appreciated. But regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.